Fairy Science by Ashley Spires. Esther does not believe in magic. This is unusual because Esther is a fairy, and fairies are all about magic. They use magic wands and they mix magic potions. Some fairies even make magical fairy dust. Esther is pretty sure that it's just dandruff. She is the only fairy in Pixieville who believes in science. Esther prefers facts, data, and hard evidence to wishing on stars. She even has her own laboratory. Unfortunately, the only thing they teach in fairy school is magic. Class is very frustrating for Esther. Fairies were born when a drop of rain passed through a rainbow and landed on a flower bud. When the flower bloomed, the first fairy took flight. As you can see from this chart, it is more likely that fairies as a species evolved in response to influences such as environment and diet. And Miss Pellypaddle had difficulties too. Esther can't help observing the world differently from everyone else. Where other fairies see a path to hidden gold, Esther sees light and water colliding. That must be the rainbow. Where they see a dangerous omen, she sees condensation. And where they see faces of the spirits, she sees erosion. Esther can't wait to teach the scientific method to her fairy mates. First, you ask a question. You do some research to find out more. You make a hypothesis, which is a fancy word for guess. And then you do the experiments, study the results, draw a conclusion, say Eureka! Or you could just do magic, her friend said. She shows them the periodic table. This is a list of all the elements that make up the whole universe. No, not all of them. Where are dreams and wishes and sunshine? She even demonstrates gravity. Whee! Gravity is why things fall down instead of up. But we can go up, so we must be magic. They just don't get it. Uh-oh. That was definitely gravity. And there is definitely something wrong with this tree. It's wilting. The fairies did their best to help. They cast spells, they made magic talismans, and they even did a mystical moonlight dance. But nothing works. The tree keeps on wilting. So Esther asks a question. Why is the tree wilting? Then she did some research. What I know about trees. They have leaves, they have roots, they are pretty, they grow out of the dirt. She makes a hypothesis. What does the tree need to grow? Soil, water, air? Then she tries some experiments. She studies her results. At last, Esther draws a conclusion. Eureka! The tree needs more sunshine. Sun, sun, sun. Ooh, looks like she's making a path all the way through the leaves. Now she waits for the sun to do its work. She waits and waits and waits and waits and waits all the way through winter. It took a while, but the tree is looking positively perky. She did it. Esther has proven the power of science. At least she thought she did. She might not have changed the other fairies' minds, but Esther has inspired some questions. How did you do that? Can you teach us science? And that's where every good scientist starts, asking good questions.